Hey, beautiful soul. I'm so grateful that you're here. I felt super called to make this video because the other day I got a phone call very early in the morning from a friend on the other side of the planet. And I feel called to make this video because I have been in the exact same spot that she was in. She was in a really challenging position and she sent me a message and she's like, I have anxiety. I have suicidal thoughts. I'm blatantly contemplating if either I should go to a psych ward, maybe I should end my life. And the reason why I am recording this video now, it's because I would love to normalize this. Not normalize the fact that we are having suicidal thoughts. However, I would love to breathe some air into these really challenging moments. Because everything happens for a miraculous reason. Everything is happening for us. And as devastating, heart-wrecking, human body motherfucking splintering it can be to experience one of these moments, that I know 100% from my own experience and also from seeing others, both clients and friends, moving through these periods of life where we are being asked to upgrade, to up level, and most of all to honor ourselves. Because I see this one pattern I had. Sometimes I still have the same pattern of putting everything in front of me. I used to put money above me, work above me, other people. I put other people on pedestals. I used to be around people where I did that because I was gracefully wishing for a better future. I was hoping deeply that maybe this link or this connection would be the next stepping stone to build a new earth. However, my egoic, logical mind was not 100% understanding that, yes, we have to do some work in this life. However, if 15% of the person that you are wanting to build something with is not in resonance and 100% in alignment with your soul's purpose, who you are, your values, then it will never work, and the universe will gracefully atomic bomb you one of those experiences again. So we have to remember that when those splinterings happens, it is the purest of perfection. And as I was there, standing out in my garden with my headset and my friend on the phone, I was like, let's get real. Because most healers, most coaches, and I did also that myself. I blinded the situation with positivity. I went into the state of like, yeah, but let's be in the now moment and let's focus on something positive. I mean, it's good. Definitely good to be positive. Definitely good to be in the present moment. However, when the universe is throwing a curveball in your face, putting you on your knees, bleeding knees, and you're there. Maybe you have a little bit of blood here, because you're down in the face or in the mud. Then it's time to listen. And it's time to be real. And it's time to alchemize the gold, which is always embedded in this shit, How beautiful is it? And you see, this is what most people are not teaching this. Most people are just surface level, trying to smear out or put a little plaster on top, and then out comes the blood. Oh, I'm bleeding again. Yeah, it's like, dude, you didn't go to the root and listen, because the universe is always presenting to us exactly what it is that is needed. So as my friend had been people pleasing, putting herself in the back seat, maybe in the back of the trunk, working herself to a level of exhaustion. Universe was like, I need to take you out of this situation because you are not understanding the importance of remembering your self-worth, remembering yourself. And I know that thought pattern because, the human mind comes in and it's like, I have to earn some money, I have some kids, or I have a house to pay for. Already there, we are spiraling into lack mentality, blocking the money from coming in, blocking the ease and grace because we're like, I have to do all this, and we forget the universe. We forget God. We forget that money is always coming. Money is coming constantly, and I don't need to know where they're coming from. However, I have been there so many times, even though I have been studying law of attraction, manifestation, quantum technology, like you name it. Esther Hicks were my homie, But it's like, there was this 5% missing. And that what kept my manifestation like on crickets. I could feel them. I saw them also. I saw them skyrocketing. I saw them coming in. But then there was always something that was like kaboom. And it's like, oh, it's really burning over here again. I don't know. It's like it's kind of the same fire, but it looks a bit different. But I feel like I've seen this fire before, It's like, oh, okay. And then the more you see the same kind of fire, the more you are also able to, sorry about my beautiful outfit, I was like on my way out, but Source was like, sit down, you didn't do some content for a long time. I'm like, yeah, I'm doing my academy, I'm trying to master my IG account. It's like, I'm thinking about opening a TikTok. I'm hiring a team soon, guys. Anyway. So it is so important that we listen. So when there are these catastrophic events, that we really sit down and we go into the moment and we truthfully listen. Because I hear this from so many spiritual people who are aware and conscious and awake. And they're like, yeah, but I don't want to focus on the negative. And it's like, I can understand that. But it's like, if I am thinking, okay, pizza, margarita, pepperoni pizza. It's not that there is a pizza flying in. So if you address something, if you put your conscious mind and focus on something, it's not that it's coming into your reality. So be very mindful. Mindfulness, Be mindful to address those thoughts and emotions and fears that comes up to the point of suicidal thoughts, And God bless the suicidal thoughts. Oh my God. This is also the purest of bliss when we realize, wow, they were actually there. You see, my friend came to the understanding after we went deep into this focal point of chaos and anxiety. And this is exactly what I teach inside of my Reality Alchemist Academy. So you will find a link down under if you want to join. It's only $22 a month. However, she came to the realization that actually, she was like, Chaka, wow, if I would not have had this experience, if my thoughts were not going so far off the road, I would never have, first of all, been taken out of my job. I would not have been gracefully given. She has 2 children. One of the children was then not there, and the other one was picked up by grandfather. She had 2 days of alchemization, of space to upgrade, quantum leap, getting into all of the essence of why is this happening, like hallelujah, So it's like everything happens for a reason. And now I'm understanding why I'm wearing this, because it's like everyone takes life so serious, and me as well. I just went through one of the most mind-blowing ego death experiences, and I'm like, okay, ego death, been there, done motherfucking that, drank like 600 liters of ayahuasca, smoked before like there's no tomorrow. But this these last 1.5 months, wow. And I went exactly through something like her experience. This is also like the perfection of the universe, This is, I just picked myself, I scraped myself with a spatula, like a little cupcake or like a little cookie. And like, oh, it's a bit fragile here. So I scooped myself up, and I really listened to each single little word of the universe. And I was like, oh snap, I really, okay, oh, this one, like sitting there with my little notebook taking notes, It's like, oh, this one also. Yeah, I used to do that. Yeah. Oh, that was really, oh, that's me also. Yeah. Oh, So when she calls me, I was like, suicide. Not that I had suicidal thoughts, but like whatever it is, then I was like, give it to me, mama. I know exactly what to channel. And the funny thing is also, you don't really say something yourself, me opening up this channel, the YouTube channel, but it's just like source channeling through me, So not so much to do other than allow and open up and know that everything is divinely timed, orchestrated, divinely designed for you to succeed. All of the money is there, all of the events, all of the everything is there. There were so many things I could say, but I was like, oh, what if grandmother is listening? Everything is lined up for you to succeed. So whenever we have one of those nerve-wracking, splintering events happening, then really pause, put on this video and be like, okay, my homie Chaka, she's got me. She got me. And it's like, if you're not able to do this on your own, then I've got you so big, because after working, serving, holding space in person and online, I see so many people looping in the same energetic cycles of healing. I see people working on the same thing for years and then coming back to the same thing. And I used to do the same. I used to loop with like healing, I think we are come to a point where there is more to life than heal ourselves, heal. I think we're at time to live. So I have created an academy, and it is because I'm the reality alchemist. So I have created the Reality Alchemist Academy. And within this community of like-minded people, ultra high frequency soul tribe, I am creating a space for you to receive all of the knowledge, all of the transformation, all of the tools for you to pivot and quantum leap and share your journey with like-minded people. Because I know this manifestation is true. And I know that it is working. And I know that most people are not yet believing that it is, because they have not been presented with easy and step-by-step tools and processes for it to work. So I will be extremely excited to see you inside of this beautiful academy and really finish off 2015 with ease and grace and a big kaboom, obviously. And with this big kaboom, I have actually called back the old version of myself, because the old version of myself, she was pretty colorful. And I have understood that, the more fun we have, the more we celebrate life, the more things are flowing and divinely orchestrating itself with ease and grace. So I will be doing weekly manifestation parties within the academy. Yes, you heard me right. Manifestation parties. Oh, yes, because when we get into that groove of really celebrating raising our frequency, because it doesn't really matter what the fuck you're doing, and it doesn't really matter whatever it is that you keep striving and doing. But if your frequency is not in alignment, if your thoughts are not 100% dialed in, then you can do as many affirmations, you can do all of the steps. But if you're not 100% in that full-hearted faith and like a high vibe frequency where you have tears in your eyes rolling down your cheeks, but because you're just seeing and envisioning this future that you've been dreaming about for so long, and you don't give a shit about when it's happening because the universe got your back, and this is the space for you to be, because I want to celebrate with you, and I want to see you win, and I want to see you having the most gracefully and easy life, obviously. Okay, the fly is just coming and dancing for you. Obviously, sometimes we have to alchemize, we have to upgrade, we have to understand, you know? However, it becomes easier and easier. The more tools you have, the more you understand that this is not like a catastrophe. It's maybe just a little flood that was blown up, so you got the attention, you know? It's like the universe, you get a little sickness, like universe comes like, hey, hello, you have to listen. So I would love for you to just be as successful as possible with just the biggest pounding part of joy, and just know that, hey, I got a motherfucking community, I got an academy that has my back, all of the tools are there, we're meeting once a week, we are celebrating, we're partying, there's going to be one weekly meditation, we all gathered like a crystalline grid around the planet, and I already had 3 manifestations come through. I mean, like, it's so crazy. So my first manifestation was actually that before anyone signed up for the academy, I was already seeing all of my members, 1K member on my community, all of the people just there fucking skyrocketing it. And I was writing to the people like they were already there. And then kaboom, the next day 1, then the next day 2, you know? And this is how it goes. It rolls when you're in that frequency of just allowance, opening up, being in like this, like, the universe is my motherfucking homie. And when I ask my homie for something, dude, he's like, yo, bro, coming up. Okay, I hope you got the point. I hope you know that whenever something is hitting the fan, then it's a blessing from above. It's like, boom, upgrade. But you have to do the work, you have to alchemize, and you have to allow yourself to just accept whatever is in front of you. Because if you run away, it will run after you. A new dress, in a new whatever, in a new person, situation, job, whatever. And be assured that it's coming a few times to test you. So if you don't recognize the situation, if you're not opening up your consciousness, if you're not having a clear mind, then you maybe have to clean up the shit a few times. But I'm here to help you. Okay. Have the most beautiful time of your life. Enjoy, laugh, and play. Bye.